Hey everybody, my name is Luigi here. Welcome back to more Mega Man 11, and funny story before we begin the final battles. This is my second take at this video. I accidentally deleted the original video, so I'm now on a spare save file. I had to defeat Yellow Devil in the Mauvern a second time. But I'll talk more about that during the boss rush, but most of this video is not going to be talking about my stupidity. Why? Because I don't feel like I have much more to talk about with this game. Now, I have one new upgrade, because I did play a little bit on Saturday. I have the Bolt Collector. This thing, or the Bolt Catcher. This thing is only available if you play on a Saturday. Stupid, I know, but hey, I have it. I thought I was gonna have to change my Switch's settings, but no. Also, yeah, we're on a spare save file. Thankfully, I happen to have one that didn't have to do all the Robot Masters again. I mean, I like this set of bosses, but yeah. Also, yeah, I am going to show off boss weaknesses, but first is Blockman. Yeah, Blockman overall, I genuinely like, but he's not my favorite of the bosses. Yeah, that's brilliant, use Acid Barrier. Also, yeah, the Power Gear bosses are invincible sometimes during their attacks. But yeah, I highly doubt that. Oh god, yeah, Blockman is just that boss I can never really beat. But the funny thing is, I started recording the next project, so I'm having to go back and re-record the finale to Mega Man 11. So, fun thing about that. But hello, Acid Man, welcome back. No thank you, Acid Man. I don't want Acid Bath. Acid Man, again, not my favorite boss. Reminds me of Chemistry Man from Fully Charged. Despite how many thought that show was meh at best, I thought it was actually a decent cartoon. And yeah, Acid Man is nothing whenever you use the block dropper like beforehand. Now, I never showed off what Blastman nor Tundra Man's gear abilities did. Oh, that's right, you're not. You're the guy whose whose weakness weapon I genuinely find cumbersome to use. But, hey, I'm gonna try to use it during the Impact Man battle as much as I can. Power Gear. I'm actually not gonna use the Power Gear again until after he splits. Mostly so I can actually beat Impact Man with the Acid Barrier instead of him jumping on me. Seriously, rewatching my videos that I made for this was pretty unique. And I believe now it's Blastman. Why did I think it went in boss order? It goes in weakness order. But yeah, Bounce Man, I actually consider his battle tougher with his weapon. Mostly due to that nature, and you can only hit the body. It kind of reminds me of the Desert Man battle in Battle Network 3, where you can't damage any part of him. But yeah, a fun way to beat him is speed gearing during his bounce attack. Also, I've never shown off the double gear technique, so we beat Bounce Man. Time to use his weapon. Yeah, it's Fuse Man time. Yeah, I was kind of stupid. I had forgotten what I had already told myself for recording this. Also, yeah, for the first few videos, I had no way to hear the game audio. I'm now have my capture card set so I can do other things. Yeah, this makes Fuse Man a lot easier knowing when he's gonna Quick Man and where he's gonna Quick Man. I think he has, or no, he doesn't follow the wall pattern, but Tundra Man time. Watch, Tundra Man's gonna be another easier boss battle like his original one. Seriously, Tundra Man, how did I beat you without taking damage? Oh no, I didn't beat you without taking damage. I beat you without you getting a shot off your speed gear. This is his speed gear! It is very annoying, and it's the only possible way he'll use his own weapon. Fitting, Tundra Man doesn't use his own weapon. Wasn't there another Robot Master that didn't use their own weapon? Anyway, time for Torchman. Seriously, John Bailey, who voices this guy, also voices Rush, and I find it funny. Dude, you're freaking honest trailers. How did you get into Mega Man? Also, that's no offense on John Bailey. I think he's a funny person. And I guess I'm finishing us off with the Mega Buster. Funny, I thought that would be Impact Man. So, we got to show off the gear ability for Tundra Man. Now let's check on Blastmet, which fitting his things exploded. I forgot about that. Yeah, don't be a duck. You mean like you Bakugo Psycho? Okay, here's his power gear. It is the power gear ability we get from him. I think it's a very fun power, but it's not my favorite of the power gear abilities. Also, don't expect much. There is nothing else to this. Just the Robot Masters. And Wily's floating in thin air. Brilliant. But yeah, time for Dr. Wily himself. But yeah, if you want to know why my life counter was off, yes, I am using my spare save file, which just so happened to be a lucky save that I just so happened to play this a lot in 2020 and 2021. Like, if I wanted to play a game, I would have just booted up 11 and played this for a little bit. And oh gods, the propeller things. Also, yeah, we have like 5,000 bolts. Also, yeah, these things were also from Mega Man 5. Those shield enemies, Mega Man 5. I forgot how many enemies from this game were Mega Man 5. I thought some of them would have been from 6, and we know the Joes are from like every era of Mega Man because they're an iconic enemy. But yeah, something I have been thinking is about doing a project in between Battle Networks 1 and 2, whenever I do get to cover those. As it is my favorite Mega Man series, I would want to show the love to it, and that bolt landed on a conveyor belt I could not reach. I hate it. Is money long gone? And that bolt just... ooh, I can actually get it, and I can hop back onto the same platform. But yeah. Just jump. Don't worry, you won't fall. And stupidly, despite how it seems, it's time for Dr. Wily.
Ah, Megaman, congratulations are in order. Congratulations to me, that is. My double did all the work.
Show yourself, Wily! I won't let you get away with all this!
Just try and stop me if you think you can.
So yeah, Wily's weakness is my least favorite weapon. Gotta love the friendly doc for also having a weakness that destroys your way to get up to him. What I believe you're meant to do, since this is the acid barrier we're talking about, is use it and then fire upon him. If I can't actually hit him with the acid barrier, I'm gonna attack. But yeah, this does massive amounts of damage to him. It is sometimes possible to hit him with just the acid barrier by itself. And oh yeah, this phase. I just try to avoid the missiles. And you know what? I actually want to show off that this is indeed his weakness. Which I think is ridiculous. I don't remember how you're supposed to do this part. Oh, that's right. But yeah, the acid barrier completely demolishes the first phase, and I'm upset about it. Why? It's the acid barrier. The funny thing is, the second phase is actually more doable. Yes, the acid barrier is Wily's weakness. I remember another Mega Man game doing something very stupid where like the shield weapon was Dr. Wily's weakness. But yeah, it's either this or the Scramble Thunder, which I would actually rather use the acid barrier due to how mediocre the Scramble Thunder truthfully is, and because I'm out of it, and I refuse to use two weapon tanks on a weapon like the acid barrier. Gone freaking Metal Man! But yeah, this battle is actually rather challenging if you don't know what you're doing. And I am his weapon tank mostly because I want to beat Wily with his actual weakness. Oh, yeah, this is his power gear. Because Wily is the master of the gears, why wouldn't he have the power of them both? But yeah. I genuinely believe that this battle is, funnily enough, doable, but yeah, we have the power to show this behemoth off. The double gear technique. I have never used it on camera, or personally, I thought it'd be fitting we take out Dr. Wily with it.
Give up, Wily.
You leave me no choice. Time for Plan B. Spare me. I'm a helpless old man. Mercy, Mega Man.
Enough! You can't fool me that easily.
Drat. But don't act so cocky. I didn't lose to you. I lost to my own technology, my double gear. I'm the greatest. I'm a genius.
My, will you never learn from your mistakes?
Light. What are you doing here? You plagiarist.
Open your eyes, Wily. Look at Mega Man and tell me what you see.
All I see is the instrument of my downfall.
Mega Man wields tremendous power, but he has the intelligence to use it wisely. He's your vision and mine combined. If our ideas, our gears, could mesh together, Mega Man would be the result. We achieved this together. It's not too late, Albert. Atone for your crimes and join me again.
Silence! My plans have only just begun, you fool! And I won't stop until I see both of you kneeling before me in utter defeat!
Hold it, Wily!
Remember this! Dr. Wily always strikes again! Farewell!
Wily!
My old friend, perhaps our gears will never mesh together.
Doctor, the fortress is collapsing! Ah! I've been searching all over the place for you!
Ah, Otto! Did you succeed?
All good, Doc. But if you don't mind my saying so, I think it's about time we blew this joint! Dr. Light, follow me!
So, Mega Man 11. Is it my favorite Mega Man game? Far from it. I think Mega Man 10 is better, the playable characters are better, but yeah. I think this is a beautiful modern Mega Man game. I know I'm a few years late on it. Why? Just because I wanted to finally record this. This is a game that I wanted to do a blind run of before I really knew how capture cards work. I have two of them. I plan on buying an Elgato, a better capture card. And of course my dog's barking. But this game is perfectly wonderful the way it is. I enjoy everything about it. The weapons, outside of maybe one, or like the Acid Barrier and Scramble Thunder, they're all really good and useful. Off camera, I was using the Block Dropper in Wily 1. But yeah, it's amazing. And the cast here does an amazing job. Thankfully, they didn't reuse anybody from the later X titles. Doug Stone and Keith Silverstein, both great. Yeah, John Bailey is Rush. Erica Lindbeck is fun as Roll. But yeah, everybody did an amazing job as their cast. And proof John Bailey is a dog and Torchman, and I believe that is awesome. But yeah, I believe this is a fun Mega Man game. And we have one final cutscene before we can say our goodbyes. Oh, that's right. That's a post-credit scene. I'm stupid. But yeah. We are going to have more projects. I'm currently in the middle of recording one, and the next project will be longer than 6 episodes. I wanted to get a shorter project done before I got anything longer put out for the series and for the channel, as this was more of a test recording, if that makes any sense to anyone watching. But yeah, the enemies in this game are brilliant, and I can't wait for this video to go up shortly after I record it. But yeah, I love the music in this game, and I will make a bonus video for it later on, just not immediately, probably after the next series. But yeah, those enemies with the ones that shoot off in 8 directions, those are very weird, and then the Skull Hammer guys, friggin' annoying, which is why I always took care of them from a distance. But I like how a lot of enemies were sometimes unique to stages. Acid Man had a lot of unique enemies, but I think Torchman and Tundra Man had some fun enemies as well. Yes, a lot of the enemies here are very different. The fact that we got a lot of returning foes from older games like the Picket Men. I never mentioned the Welder guy, who's just there in the Impact Man stage, but I like the traffic cones. I like the bouncy ball enemies. The balloon guys, they only show up in Bounce Man stage, which they remind me of Bunby Copters from Mega Man 1. But yeah, those weird push guys I don't remember showing up in any other stage. The prop copters from 6 were beautiful. Batons are just a staple Mega Man enemy. I believe they even show up in the X series. Those big guys were basically the big guys, and we barely saw them. And of course, like Wily's like the Wily machine, there were drone enemies and Electro Tellies. The snowflakes were very pretty enemies. I love how they kind of remind me of Cryogonal. But the Snow Bunny and the bunny that looks like he stole a Scoutmaster's hat, those swans were annoying. But yeah, I enjoy a lot of the enemies in this game, and those flaming mushroom dudes being in Torchman's stage only. Hey, I hope we can have a campfire with them. The owl, I guess he's not going to get you to the center of a Tootsie Pop. I wish I could say the potato was exclusive, but no. Neither of those little exploding guys. We saw the fire enemies everywhere, meaning I believe Torchman's stage only has the unique mini-boss. The Joe Walkers were more annoying than ever. The Totem Pole enemy, I enjoy all the mini-bosses, despite how I demolished them simply. I never noticed the weird light bulbs on that guy's head. The roller coaster was not a fun mini boss. It's why I didn't use the blazing torch on it. Acid Man's mini boss, the weird scrub wash, is pathetic. But yeah, I love the Mammoth. It is very unique, and then we have a literal chicken about to be cooked, and we never saw its babies because I did not let it attack. That weird crane thing is the worst enemy in this game, I swear to the Lord. And my favorite mini boss is the balloon frog. But yeah, Blockman, fun design. I will be showing off the art gallery for Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 whenever I do those games. But I love the little poses we get. Yeah, fun fact, Fuse Man has a bunny. Blast Man looking dead and Bakugo-like. Acid Man being cool as ever. And then we have Tundra Man and Torch Man. Kind of fitting that we went back to Mega Man 1 ice beating fire. Impact Man, his voice was just very fitting, and Bounce Man. It's fitting that Bounce Man's a yoga instructor. But yeah, the companies who made this game were brilliant. Why'd they bring Yellow Devil back? I don't know. I believe I called this boss the Mawalker Z. It's called the Mawvern. I was a moron. So yeah, then we have the Wily capsule literally being a modern drone. So it's a different kind of Wily capsule or Wily machine. But I think the Wily capsule is very unique looking, being based around the gear. But sadly, it's not in the enemy list. And now, shortly after this, we have the final cutscene of Mega Man 11.
Mega Man reporting home.
Right on time, Mega!
You really think this is all we've got? We have to have something to finish off the story.
At the rate we're going, we should have all 8 robots back on their feet by dinner time.
Doctor, did you install Mega's double gear system into auto?
I did. I'll remove it later, of course, just as soon as Auto's done working.
So this is why you came all the way to the Gear Fortress.
Yes. We were able to recover all their primary components, so they should be just like new. It would be a shame to let their talents go to waste when there's still so much good they can do.
Isn't this great, Mega?
You bet.
Otto, you're slowing down. Why don't you pick up the pace?
If I go any faster, you'll be picking up my pieces.
But yeah, that was Mega Man 11. But yeah, I will be giving one clue into the series, in that it's going to be a very different sort of Let's Play. But yeah, until then, see you guys next time.